Hi guys and welcome back to SS UK's channel, bringing you yet another MOAB gameplay. Now I've got several MOAB gameplays stored up and I'm planning to upload them all between the end of this month. By the end of this month at least. So that I will have no MOAB gameplays left. You would have seen them all that I've recorded, and that will bring an end to this terrible crap that was Modern Warfare 3 on the Wii. I will then bring you some Wii U gameplay, probably in HD, as I will tell you about in a second, and that I will be getting the Wii U on the European release date of the 30th of November, with a pre-ordered version of Black Ops 2, which will probably include the bonus map of Nuketown 2025, which was confirmed by Convoy earlier in this week. So I'm looking forward to that. How could you not? Looking forward to a new month and almost like a new era of gaming, especially on Nintendo, even though they brought Nintendo 3DSs and XLs and all those stupid things earlier. But the Wii U is the next home console, and in fact, when was the last home console to be released? PS3 and Xbox 360s have been out for a long time. I think the Wii was after them. So it's Nintendo doing the innovation, it seems. As you know, I'm currently got a PS3, but will be giving it back. I had enough of that. But that will do for the time being. So it's an important month for me, personally, with the picking up of the Wii U, but also with, I have really important exam weeks coming up. I've also got my birthday. That will technically mean I'm legal. It's the only thing. The only thing you can think about on your 16th birthday. It's not like your 18th or your 21st or something. It's like, what else can I do? Except I'm legal now. That's the only thing you can think about for your 16th birthday. It's the only thing that pleases people for their 16th birthday. And they'll often have some weird like orgy on their 16th birthday or something. I don't know. I've heard about it from friends, and they're like, "Oh my god, that's exactly what I'm doing for my 16th birthday." And I think, you little sluts. But anyway, enough about that. That's not really a relevant topic. So I'm going to be giving you Wii gameplay, as pretty much on the weekend of its release, so the 1st and the 2nd of December, in HD. And when I mean HD, I have purchased, and I have now been using the Roxio HD Pro capture card, which is a lot better than the one that you're currently watching, which is recorded with the original capture card, which is the Roxio Game Capture, like the first one. I'm not sure how to explain it, it's just the first one. So the gameplay, as you can see now, is actually really good quality, but just imagine that it's even better, because it actually is even better than it is now. I've been testing it out. I have to change some color correction things first. Hopefully you can't hear a hairdryer in the background, that's just my mum. But I've been changing some color corrections and some having to dim and brighten some things and contrast and saturation, etc. So hopefully the next gameplay you'll see with the Roxio HD Pro version on my channel will be a lot better than the one that you might have seen, which was a PS3 gameplay. I only put it as a small clip, as in Epic Clips, which is a really small series in my channel, which shows some quads and some back-to-back quads and some really weird clips that happen on Call of Duty. And that I just uploaded that. It was me somehow knifing C4 in midair, and then getting the kill and the death at the same time. So you can have a look at that on my Epic Clips channel. I'll also leave a link in the description for that. And you'll have a look at that. It's a pretty decent quality, however it's slightly darker. So I'll change that by adding some brightness and some contrast and a little bit of saturation, which will hopefully change that into something that looks a bit more like the gameplay in front of you. So that will come soon. It'll come in time. And I'm also going to have to look up for some render settings, so which type of file I should render as, because there's about 100 AVC HD or something like that types of file. There's also Windows 8 and 9 media player files. I don't know, there's lots of files I can render these videos as, but I don't think there's actually quite as much as there was for the original Roxio game capture, because in that I used to be able to render in DivX HD, which is the quality that you see in front of you, but I can't do that with the new software. So actually no, it won't be the one you're watching in front of you, it will be the one from 2 uploads back. So it won't be the one from the PS3 quality, because that won't be DivX HD. That'll be ABC HD. Anyway, that's getting on to too complicated stuff. We'll just leave that behind. So let me just talk to you about how I managed to get this capture card. I know I mentioned some things in previous videos, and some other things about a few details on how I purchased the thing, but actually I never really gave you some true detail. By the way, in the top left you'll be seeing Mr. DanzerX and Mr. Linkwee coming into the picture, and I'll get invites from them. And I actually don't join them because I'm actually really close to my MOAB, and I know that. But what I do is I join them after this gameplay, and then I get a MOAB in the following gameplay. So the next upload you will see on my channel is with them, me getting a MOAB, and a few other YouTubers, I believe, but I can't remember. I might have actually been against a few of my allies at least. So I'll show you guys that in due time. There's also XGamer UK, which is originally a SS Boy, in case you didn't know, who is also Mr. Rapid Boy, so he changes his name quite a bit. So Mr. DanzerX is also like, ooh, you want to come on Skype or something? And yes, I do go on Skype with them. That's something that you might want to get used to if you're a YouTuber, is getting to know people on Skype. That is also on YouTube. Because you have a lot of fun. A lot of banter, so to say. But I get the MOAB actually here, and I know I'm not going to call it in, so I'll go on a knife streak until I die, which is what I seem to do nowadays. And they still can't kill me even though I missed them, and I was on the floor, prone. So that just shows you the type of people I was playing against in this gameplay, and he somehow misses me, and so on. So anyway, back to my story. The Roxo HD Pro is a new capture card, probably brought out in the last month or two. It's priced on, say, Amazon and other internet websites, because it can't actually be sold in retail markets apparently, is around £130. But what I could do is I could go to the Roxo's official site and purchase it for £100 by just showing proof that I bought the old one. So I could get that for £100, which is £30 off. But what I was planning to do is I looked on gumtree.co.uk, which is a website pretty much exactly the same as Amazon. No, not Amazon, like eBay, sorry, wrong website. And in fact, it's exactly the same as eBay, except that you meet up with the people you're selling with, the people in your area. So it's more secure, as in a purchase and transaction, compared to, I think, Elarira, Mike, had a terrible incident, so to say, quite recently when he accidentally, well, not accidentally, but he had been looking for a new Mac with one of these really fast processors. He'll know the details. You want to go to his website, no, not his website, his channel. I'm getting, but go to his channel and then you'll find out that he's actually lost £700 in a scam, which is just, that's terrible. But especially with Christmas and such just around the corner, I really feel for him. But you'll see that on his channel if you haven't already. And that's one thing that you don't want to do. So I died from lag there. But I'll call them over here as well. But that's one thing that Gumtree doesn't let you do. It doesn't let you pay wirelessly. You have to pay the people themselves. Now that can work, i.e. they could be like pedophiles and like stalk you or kidnap you or something, but that's on the really extreme end. Usually these people are actually really nice. The person I met, who was Brad, who was offering a Roxo HD Pro on Gumtree for £75, which was a completely unboxed version. I mean, it had never been opened. I'm running out of time here, I might have to continue this. But in short, I got to him, but it turns out he had actually sold the unopened version. But he had another one, exactly the same, only been used once. And I purchased that for £35, which is £65 more, less, I mean, than I could have got it. So I'll speak more of that in my next gameplays, including my fears of Wii U Call of Duty. So see you then!